What's the deal, family? Welcome back to the Realist Reaction channel on YouTube. It's your boy Sean, and we here with another banger for y'all, man. So look, got a highly requested video, man. We got the top 10 moments of Ayrton Senna Brilliance. All right, man. This is an F1 guy, man. He's known as the either the god of F1, the king of F1, the Michael Jordan of F1. I'm not, whatever you want to call him, whatever works for you, man. He is one of those guys. All right, man. Fortunately, he did pass away. I want to say some years ago. I'm not exactly sure on that. But we gonna run this, man. We got the top 10 moments. This was sent to me. This was actually not sent to me on Instagram. The one that was sent to me on Instagram was Ayrton Senna Top Gear tribute. But I decided to do this one instead first. But if you guys want me to do the Top Gear tribute, it's like 15-16 minutes. Let me know, man. Get at me in the comments. Get at me on Instagram, Sean W. Tyler, and let me know you guys want that video, and I'll bring that to you guys ASAP. All right. Let's get into this. But if you don't know who Ayrton Senna is, Ayrton Senna da Silva, born 1960 to 1994, was a Brazilian racing driver who won the Formula One World Drivers' Championship in 1988, 1990, and 1991. Senna is one of 3 Formula One drivers from Brazil to win the World Championship and won 41 Grand Prix and 65 pole positions, with the latter being the record until 2006. He died in an accident leading the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix, driving for the Williams team. All right, man, I'm not gonna read the rest, but it's right here if you guys want to look it up. We gonna get into this video, man. Check him out, see what he got going on, see what his moments of brilliance are, and you guys know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe if you like the video.
Ayrton Senna's defensive driving skills were second to none, and he
1993 Silverstone
demonstrated his incredible technique at the 1993 British Grand Prix. A great start saw him leap into second place at turn 1, just ahead of his great rival Alain Prost in the Williams.
God damn, dude. F1 was different in the 90s.
At turn 1, just
look at them
ahead
goddamn
of
sparks.
his great rival Alain.
Yo, look at them sparks, bro. We welding? Is we welding out here, or we racing? Cause damn.
Alain Prost in the Williams. But even with the professor in his slipstream, Senna displayed his mastery of both the Silverstone circuit and the art of driving to hold him off for a full 6.
Bro is like, this dude is like, let me get by. Let me get by, bro.
In his slower McLaren. During qualifying for the 1990 Spanish Grand Prix, a blistering lap at the Jerez circuit saw Senna put in a time of 1 minute 18.387 seconds. That flying lap, a track record, earned Senna his 50th career pole position, with the Brazilian going a full 1.2 seconds faster than his McLaren teammate Gerhard Berger.
Okay, look at there's a lot to unpack right there. Okay, one is he was flying by them dudes, man. He had everybody else looking slow motion, looking like there was a wreckage. Looking like he was just going against the rules before you start the race. Like, he just looked like he was just going way too fast. And then secondly, 1.2 seconds? Did he say a whole 1.2 seconds from his teammate, bro? In qualifying? That's pretty crazy, bro. You gotta realize, like, it's F1, so the cars ain't that much different. Right? It's not like it's street racing where somebody could have 1,000 horsepower, this other dude might have 500. Nah, it's F1. The cars aren't that much crazy or different. So, and if it's the dude from your team, that's really not that much different now. It's probably damn near the same car, right? And 1 whole second, bro, that's crazy, bro. You gotta realize these races are decided between tenths of a second. And a tenth of a second looks like a long amount of distance in an F1 race. So a whole second is an absurd amount of distance when you realize these cars are going, you know, 150, 200, maybe probably even faster than that. Crazy.
4 years earlier, the first Grand Prix to be held at Jerez saw one of the closest finishes in F1 history. Senna led in his Lotus, but on the final lap, his now very worn tyres were failing, and a freshly shod Nigel Mansell was bearing down on him. Senna defended superbly, but as they hit the final straight, the Briton darted alongside and the 2 future champions sped for the line. Senna held on and took the flag first by just 14 thousandths of a second.
Bro was off of bad tires. Still got it.
During practice at the 1992 Belgian Grand Prix, Eric Comas crashed his Ligier at the high-speed Blanchimont corner at 180 miles an hour. The Frenchman a high-speed Blanchimont corner at a...
Bro, that thing was wobbling, bro. That thing was out of control. Look at that.
180 miles an hour. The Frenchman was unconscious with his engine still running and his foot pressing on the accelerator, pumping fuel into the system. Senna stopped his McLaren and dashed over to his stricken colleague, and spotting the danger of an imminent explosion, switched the engine off.
That is legendary right there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's mad legendary, bro. You could have said, you know what? I'm about to go win this race. You said, you know what? Let me go save this dude, bro. Like, I got more races, bro. Let me go ahead and save, bro, real quick. Like, let me do that, bro. Because if I go ahead and passed him up, knowing that I was the first guy to pass him after he crashed, if I pass him up and he ends up succumbing to some injuries, come on, man. Can't live with that. I like that.
Comas would later state that Senna had undoubtedly saved his life.
Saving lives, man.
A disastrous start at the 1988 Japanese Grand Prix saw pole sitter Senna left stationary on the grid as the lights went out, dropping him all the way to 16th place. With his chances of winning a maiden world championship dwindling, he went on one of the greatest charges in F1 history. Within 20 laps, he was in second place, chasing down championship rival and teammate Alain Prost. And shortly after, caught...
This fool done pulled the Forza. This fool done pulled the Forza. He done pulled a Gran Turismo, bro. Last place came back, got what? That's a video game works
and
right there.
Passed him for the lead, before going on to take the win and secure the 1988 Drivers' Championship.
That's
it
video
was
game
a truly remarkable performance.
It feels great, of course. I feel very happy and lighter, and it's a great feeling. And it's a great feeling.
I need more hype. I need more hype, dog. You done pulled a video. They didn't have video games back then. That's why. If you would have known you was literally pulling a video game move back then, bro, you'd be more happy. But they didn't really have Gran Turismo back then. You had to do real life.
And by turn 7, he'd overtaken Damon Hill. Then with 2 curves and weather master.
He literally drives like a video game. You know when you playing like a racing game, bro? Yeah, this is the green, right? That's the green lane. You know, you do your little green, you follow the path, right? You're supposed to go on the tarmac, edge out, come back here, you know, keep it tight. He says, fuck it, I'm putting on the gas and I'm getting past these dudes. He is a video game in real life, bro. I'm getting past these guys.
Passing Schumacher and Carl Wendlinger through the Craner curves. And by turn 7, he'd overtaken
cutting them
Damon
off
Hill.
and everything.
Then with 2 corners,
Good turn.
Senna's reputation as a wet-weather genius was established in his rookie season at the 1984 Monaco Grand Prix. Starting in 13th, and in near-torrential rain, Senna masterfully manoeuvred his Toleman up to 2nd place, passing legends such as Niki Lauda along the way. He chased down and passed race leader...
Hey, Niki Lauda. Bathurst. Niki Lauda killed it in Bathurst, bro. Go watch my Niki Lauda. If you guys like the F1 stuff, go watch my Niki Lauda Bathurst videos. Or if you just like racing crazy, go watch my Bathurst 1000 videos too, man.
Leader Alain Prost on lap 32. But Prost complained that the conditions were too dangerous. And clerk of the course Jackie Ickx agreed, red flagging and stopping the race. As the results were then counted from the last completed lap, Prost was awarded victory, cruelly denying both Senna and Toleman an historic maiden win.
That's crazy. Finessed it.
Senna's win would come though, and it was again the weather that allowed him to prove his authority. At a rain-soaked Estoril in 1985, having secured his maiden pole position, he pushed his Lotus to the limit. As drivers behind him aquaplaned and spun off in droves, Senna sailed around the sodden circuit, leading from start to finish, and beating...
Is water wet? Is water wet? It doesn't matter if water is wet, okay? I'm gonna get this dub. Dubs, okay? It don't matter if water is wet, because I'm gonna get this dub, alright? It doesn't matter if water is wet.
Second placed Michele Alboreto by over a minute to secure the first of what would become 41 career victories.
Number 2.
In his 8th season as a Formula One driver, the now 31-year-old Senna finally won his home race in front of his adoring fans in Sao Paulo.
Fire.
Qualifying on pole, a superb start saw Senna lead for some 65 laps of the Interlagos circuit. But then, with the duck about to be broken, his McLaren's gearbox began to fail, losing a succession of gears until only 6th was available. As Williams' Riccardo Patrese and the rain clouds closed in, Senna managed to steer his stricken car home for the win using only 1 gear. As the Samba celebrations began, the victor, physically and emotionally exhausted after his grueling efforts.
Bro, 1 gear finished, knocked it out the park. That's crazy. Bro is different. Bro is built different, bro. He got that Mamba mentality. He got that Mamba mentality for an F1 driver. That's crazy.
Barely able to lift the trophy. Perhaps Senna's single greatest moment was this qualifying lap from 1988. Senna himself remarked that his performance that day transcended his sense of reality, saying he was driving the car by a kind of instinct, only in a different dimension, well beyond his conscious understanding. No onboard footage of the...
Bro was in flow state. I've talked about this in so many videos. He was in literal flow state. That's when you're just like, you become one with whatever it is you doing. Whether it's drawing, whether it's singing, freestyle rapping, driving a car, whatever is called flow state. Where you just become one with you and the experience are one with each other. It's not like you yourself aren't separate from the experience that you're in. You are one with that. It's all one. That's what he was in. He was in flow state. It's damn near out of body. Like you're just in flow. Perfect. Like think of like a skater or something that's just in mad flow. Like music is going, doing all types of tricks, hitting the line, going down the street, just in mad flow. Tony Hawk doing his 900. You know what I mean? Like just flow state.
Lap exists, but his time of 1 minute 23.998 was almost a second and a half quicker than teammate Prost. Truly, a legend at work.
Again, that's crazy, bro. Top 10 moments of Ayrton Senna Brilliance, bro. That dude, he's built different for the F1. For the F1 tracks, bro, he is definitely built different. 1.5 seconds over, that's a long time. That's 1 Mississippi, half a Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a long time when it comes to cars going 100 miles, bro. 100 miles plus per hour, 200 plus miles per hour. That's it. Let me know how you feel about the video, man. Get at me in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe for more of these, man. And get at me on Instagram with some more videos to react to. That's it. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Keep it real. Real is rare, but always reaches everyone. Next time. Peace.